Hey guys, and welcome back. This is Blade Chaser. We are playing some more Dragon Age Origins. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, last time we played, we had joined the Grey Wardens, and we were getting ready to start the Battle of Ostagar. And everybody's good to go. Alright, let's go find... There's Duncan. We need to follow Duncan down here to the site with King Calin. We'll try to talk a little more this time.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Calin. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the lady from Highever I met earlier? I understand congratulations are in order. Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Calin. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Calin. A glorious moment for us all.
That doesn't sound promising at all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs two Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Where's the Teleshall exactly? I agree with Alistair, we should be in battle.
That is not your choice. If King Calin wishes Grey Wardens to ensure the beacon is lit, then Grey Wardens will be there. We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn, exciting or no.
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the King ever asks me to put on a dress and dance the Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no.
Way to take a stand, Alistair. Yeah,
I
that's what
have
we're
my
gonna do.
dignity. Well, some.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Sounds easy enough. When do we light the beacon? Where will we be? Sounds easy
We will
enough.
signal you when the time is right.
Try not to ask too many
Alistair will know what to
questions.
look for.
I know what I have to
I
do.
must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan. May the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Again, sorry for all the quiet scenes, cutscenes. I want y'all to hear the whole story. Let's head to the watchtower. And another cutscene, so we're gonna be quiet for a couple more minutes. This cutscene is rather interesting, and it plays a really big part in the story. You see exactly what happens and why it happens. This cutscene unfolds the whole storyline.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
I'll try to commentate in between when I'm pretty sure they'll be talking. Now, once I do play Dragon Age 2, you'll see a big difference in the Darkspawn here and the Darkspawn in 2. Don't think I've ever run into him in 3 in Inquisition. I know my husband said he has, but I'm not sure if he really do or not. There is a big graphics difference between at least 1 and 2. And this is the big Battle of Ostagar. There is DLC where you can come back to the site after the battle. I don't have it right now. If I ever get it...
Archers!
If I ever get it, I'll play through again. There's a lot of different DLCs.
Hounds!
And something I do really like about this one is you can try to romance the characters
For Ferelden!
and actually have romance scenes and different language, different talk, and you find special things to make them attract to you, which I want to woo and go from there.
Let's cross the bridge.
Oh, now we got a save point. Now we got some action coming.
There! There! A word.
Oh. Well, that was rather unfortunate.
Glorious! Push them back!
One thing I do kind of like about this is you can kind of...
There!
Oh, word. Do you need to talk to me? Ow.
Glorious!
Let's just get to the tower. Okay, come on. I actually need to level up Alistair before we get too far into this. There we go. Let's get him leveled up so he doesn't die on me. Rather a pain in the butt.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Alright, time to get to the beacon. In the tower. We gotta go up this way to get to the tower. There we go. Herlock. Where is the other one? Up here. I think Alistair's got it pretty taken care of. There we go. Get some money off these guys. Things to sell when we get to a selling point.
There, more of the fiends ahead.
It shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun. As you say. Very well. It is begun. It shall be done. I shall do it. Very well.
Yeah, Alistair, you had to do your shield bash right then.
It is begun. I shall do it.
Oh, Alpha Hurlock. Fury swipe this guy. There we go. Really? Is that her? Oh, there we go. Grey Warden helmet. Let's get in the tower. Tower of Ishal. Alistair has 13 kills. He's slain the Urlock Alpha. Got a 100% rate. That's good.
It's a trap.
Ah, trap detected. Tripwire. Ow! Well, that's not fair. I got the trap disarm though. Let's get to these guys. Get rid of these archers. If I remember correctly, I can just, yeah. That's what I thought. Unless they use special attacks, I can just hit A. Automatically. Happy book. I believe there's enemies in every room I need to dispatch. And I got a level.
I shall do it. I shall do it. It shall be done.
There, more of the fiends ahead.
Ah, yeah, see, I knew there was more in here.
It is begun. I shall do it.
Make sure there's rooms cleaned out, see if there's any survivors, any loot. Loot's always a good thing. Ooh, I got a gift. Wonder whose gift that is. You get the gifts, and there's really you can't sell them. The gifts are for the,
It is over.
try to get my cunning and my dexterity up, and to pick the stealing thing so I can get those open. I got silver out of that one, not just the copper pieces. Once we get through here, we'll get a level. Oh, I probably could open that. Alright, let's get my level taken care of. Dexterity. Let's make that go up. There we go.
Very well. It shall be done. It is begun.
I swear half the time it misses on purpose.
I shall do it. Away with you. I shall do it. It shall be done.
This chest. Yeah, there we go. Probably won't wear the helmet. I don't like helmets, and you can't hide them in this game. That's just a look preference for me, though. See if we can at least get through the tower.
Hold your breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Where's you complaining that there wouldn't be? fight. There's no point moaning about it. We have fighting to do. We could try telling them that. Oh, we could try telling them they're in the wrong place. Let's just go with this.
Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Tyron Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
Finished.
And I believe in this one I can actually change Alistair's clothes and...
The dark spawn have sensed us.
Of course they have. Try to keep an eye on my health as best I can. Which, the one good thing about this one too is if you have a party, you can switch to whatever party members you still have alive. Unfortunately about that, you get used to the way your character plays, so normally you don't play nearly as good when you switch. You pay attention. Pay attention, you shouldn't have that issue. There's a book. Yeah, go this way. There's a chest in here. Which way do I go? Ah, I'm supposed to run through the dark spawn up here. I remember now, I remember. Oh, shiny. Kit. Can't remember how the injury kits work, or if you how to tell you have an injury. I'm sure I'll figure it out when I actually get an injury. Yes, this is the way we gotta go. Yeah. Alright, let's go actually go off track here and attack this Genlock. Because he's a nuisance. There we go. Any archer's a nuisance. Here we are.
The task is finished.
I see stuff like that makes me want to get back to the bow. You got ice arrows, and there should be flaming arrows, and that sort of thing. But I like being a dual, right up in your face kind of person, plus it helps.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Shiny back here. Shiny. Here. Shiny. So where they've murdered and pillaged and stuff. Swing around, get the archers.
As you say. I shall do it.
The archers are the biggest pain in the butt because they deal the constant damage. The faster you can dispatch them, the better off you are.
It shall be done. I shall do it.
There we go. And we'll try to make this stream not quite as long. I had about an hour and 20 minutes in the last one. Don't know how long I'm going to stream. Release the hounds, release the hounds. Where's the release the hounds switch? There it is. Help me, my faithful hounds.
I shall do it.
Quit running, you little bitch.
As you say, I shall do it.
There we go. Now, fortunately, all these warhounds don't stay with me to help. Got some more war paint. Can I like whistle y'all to come follow me? I mean, that'd be great. Ah.
It is begun. Very well. It is begun, as you say. I shall do it.
Yes, that's my sweet Leo.
It is begun.
And dead. Alright, let's check our rooms for shiny. And then we'll take care of Leo's level. Nothing there. And some of the stuff may mostly be junk, and I'm just picking it up for the simple purpose of selling it. Because we'll run into some friends later. Alright, everything has been taken care of. Let's level you up, buddy. Alright.
The dark spawn have sensed us.
Of course they have. It'd be too easy if they didn't.
It is begun. It shall be.
Now, a Hurlock I will try to attack first if I notice them. Because they're a little more... Well, they're not a little more. They're a much bigger threat.
Finished.
They're bigger, they're more powerful. They always get done first. I want to think this door leads me to the big bat. Yeah, top floor. So just to be on the safe side, we're going to go ahead and do a save. Override the Ostacar save. I'm sure it'll save again once we walk through the door, but I just want to be double sure. Because this is considered a boss fight. We fight the ogre. No, yeah, see, it's gonna automatically save.
Even more darkspawn.
It is begun.
Blast! Let's fight! Let us go quickly!
I stunned the big bastard. Heck yeah. Yes. Ogre is dead. Now let's look for shiny. That's the next thing we have to do. I know, Alistair. The next thing we have to do is light that beacon. And I want to make sure everything is done. I have to collect from everything. Once I light this beacon, I leave the tower.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
That's one thing I have to say I wouldn't do. I would sound the charge and
Let's move!
let them know what happened. This one should be the big turning point. I think I was wrong about the last. Yeah, this is where shit hits the fan majorly. This is the catalyst to the whole... I think catalyst was the right word. This is a major point of the whole story. And the death of King Calin. And Duncan sees that we did light the fire, but no help showed.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
What happened at the Darkspawn? I remember you, the girl from the wilds, or yes, where am I?
You
What
were
is
injured,
what
and
happened?
then Mother rescued you. Do you not remember?
Last of the wardens. Wait, what happened to the army, to the king? I remember being overrun by Darkspawn. She rescued me, you mean, from the tower.
The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
My friend, you mean Alistair? What happened to the Grey Wardens and the king? Neither am I. This is horrible. I need to get out of here. Well, my friend, you mean
The
Alistair.
suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before. Yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
I will go then. Why does your mother want to see me? Were my injuries severe? I have some questions if you don't mind. Thank you for helping me, Morrigan. I will go
will
then.
Stay and make something to eat.
Inventory is full. Alright, let's see what we can get rid of. Because we can at least drop some things. Like, axe I will never use. Darkspawn dagger. I will never use a great sword. Really don't need all these long bows. Let's see what kind of armor we got here. Compare. Those are worse, those are worse. Too big. Worse, worse. Too big. Way too big. That's for Leo. Alright, well, let's get rid of some of this worse stuff, shall we? Then you go through and destroy. Which shows a destroy all button. Ah,
No, I cannot.
my constitution isn't high enough. Crap. We'll go here and see. There's something I know's in that chest that I need to get out.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
And not thanks to Morgan's mother. I'm afraid you were going to be left alone. I'm fine, I appreciate your concern. It takes more than a few Darkspawn to kill me. We'll just go through this one.
This doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Who cares what she is? We need to do something now, so why did you save us? If you're Flemeth, you must be very old and powerful. We can't be safe here. Where are all the Darkspawns? I suppose we should thank you.
If you
Let's
know what
thank her.
is good for you, I suppose you should.
We need to stop the blight somehow. Is there some way we can repay you? Yeah, let's do this one.
All that I wish you to do is what you are meant to do. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Of course not. It changed when most of them were slaughtered. The Grey Wardens are no more. Let someone else do it. The land is hard thanks to Loghain. Let's just say, of course not.
We were fighting the Darkspawn. They defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
And we need to find this Archdemon. What is this Archdemon exactly? Alistair is the real Grey Warden here, not me. Will you help us fight the Blight, Plymouth? We should contact the rest of the Grey Wardens. What could the Tyrion hope to gain by betraying the king? Let's say we could find the Archdemon.
By ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention, I don't know how.
How to kill the Archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Arl Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
Arl Eamon, the Earl of Redcliffe. Perhaps we could go to him then. You think the Earl would believe us over the Tyrion? Perhaps we should go to him.
Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Caelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Surely there are other allies we could call on. That sounds like an excellent idea. Keep in mind that Logan was also an honorable man. Everyone will see the danger the Blight poses, right? And say he doesn't help us. What then?
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a Blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Oh, of course we can. Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do? As long as we make some profit in it? No. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I know it would be as easy as that. Why not?
So you
That's what the
are
Grey Wardens would
set
do.
Ready to be Grey Wardens.
As ready as we'll ever be. I'd be happy with just staying alive. I don't suppose you could offer more help. Yes, thank you for everything, Plymouth. Yes.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I.
We're going on, woman,
Now,
don't push
before
us.
you go, there is yet one more thing I
I
can
missed that
offer.
one.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
I think that's an excellent idea. What makes you think we want her? Thank you. But if Morgan doesn't wish to join us, I think it's an excellent idea.
No say in this?
You
Nope.
have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well, we'll take her with us. Was this your idea all along? She had better be useful, as you say. Very well, we'll take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Ooh.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand. We don't need her help. She won't come to harm with us.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
I sound like a badass, you know.
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the Wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I think we should just get underway. No, I prefer you speak your mind. I have no problems with your presence if Alistair doesn't. Actually, I have some questions. No, I prefer you speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We need all the help we can get. Oh, get over yourself, Alistair. No, not really, no. We need all the help we can get.
The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
I think we should get underway. Actually, we're just
Farewell,
gonna get
Mother.
underway.
Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Alright, I got Morgan's approval. I've got Alistair's approval. And we got new quests. Alright. Let's see. Nope, wrong button. Where are my quests? Wait. Alistair has to level up. Anybody else? No, everybody else is good. Quest. Light. Ostagar. Completed quest. Crap. Go to Great Cliff. A paragon of her kind. That's the dwarves. Nature of the beast. That's the elves. And the broken circle is the mages. Let's start with our Lehman. Alright, let's go. World map. First place we need to go is Lothering. I get a couple extra party companions here, which will be good.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Bannorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your majesty?
No, he didn't. He betrayed him to try to take control of the country. He won't get the throne because he has his daughter and he wouldn't kill his daughter. But he's trying to gain control of everything. He's a treacherous snake.
More travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now is
Oh,
that
of
any way
course.
to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees. You're toll collectors. Then, I don't have that kind of coin. Very well, here's some tin. No.
Did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Forget it. I'm not paying. Your toll collector skin. I don't have that kind of coin. Very well. Here's no.
Well,
Forget
I
it. I'm
can't
not
say I'm
gonna
pleased to
pay.
hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
You can certainly try. Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden? Fine. Here's some. Yeah. Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
You are too kind. Actually, let's add bandit slaying to the list. Or, you know, the Grey Wardens could use a donation.
You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today. Then take it. Do enjoy your stay in Lothering and all that.
Oh, I have no disapproval. Good. New quest. What's the new quest? Wrong button. I gotta kill him, really. Wait. Deal with the bandits taking charge travelers, and they've set up barricades on the road to Lothering. They are robbing innocent travelers by forcing them to pay a toll. You reveal that you are a Grey Warden, and they let you go, afraid to cross you. Alright, well, let's see if we can deal with them then.
So you're a Grey Warden?
Oh, back, are you? I thought we settled things nice and amicably with you wardens.
I'm leaving. I want some questions answered. I've changed my mind. I'm cleaning you out. It's time for you and your men to leave.
Well, we don't want trouble, so yes, we'll do that. Thank you for sparing us.
But you said these refugee types was easy pickings.
There are better pastures elsewhere, you fool. Time to go.
There. Yeah, you better run. Fallen Templar. So where does that one go? Found the body of a Templar slain by bandits. His corpse has been picked clean of everything, save a note and a locket. Perhaps a locket will mean something to someone in Lothering. Crap. Don't think it points me to that. And he'll sit and talk.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Let's get to the point. What did you want to talk about, Alistair? You have been very quiet, Alistair. Leave him alone, Morgan.
But how can I? He is right there, speaking, eyes wide like those of a brainless calf.
Oh, I get it.
That's
This
not
is
very
the part
nice.
Where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
I figured I figured out, let's just get going. I need to look for Fergus. He might still be alive. We should try to use the treaties, I assume. We need to hear some news before we decide. You have thoughts?
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
Yes, I have.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The
Hey,
Daily
tell me
Show,
anyway.
The Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
I'll figure it out as we go. Then we will need to find these people. Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens? Why are we leaving it up to me? Why are you leaving it up to me? What do you think we should do, Morgan? I'm not sure any of this is a good idea. And we need to find these people.
If you like.
I don't need any more directions. Where do we find Eamon?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is. Then you have
we're
a
good.
plan. Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
I need to figure out who this locket belongs to. I don't know if I do this, if it will... Oh. Mark as an active quest. Now will it tell me where to go? Let's hope so.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
What's just over
Back
here?
off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Am I interested? Can you beat that offer, sister? Agreed. These are not here. Wait. Agreed. Those who are not here to do business leave now. You don't think you're being... Yeah, not
I
interested.
won't stand for thievery, especially not at the demand of some shrewish priest.
Then go, and may you get all you deserve.
I hope the Darkspawn choke on your cheap hides. Ah!
I suppose it couldn't be helped. Maker help us all.
The Chanters are still operating their board.
Wait.
How that's dedication.
Anyway, we gotta get rid of these bandits real quick. Sad.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything?
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps? Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Balin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps. I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
I don't think I can make traps. I just need to find
You've got
who
a bed
the
for
locker
the night.
belongs to.
You taken care of.
What's going on here? What? I think I'm a refugee.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend
To
does.
do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through.
Let's
many
hope somebody
injured or
can
sick.
help them.
We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Ugh. I hate talking to people. I know where I need to go to find... Let's see. This little... Yeah, this is the tavern. Well, there's a few places that we can get some friends and some more companions.
Well,
This should be
look
one
what
of
we
them.
have here.
Yes, yes it
I
is.
think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a woman by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen her?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen,
No, we
surely
just got
there's
here.
no need for trouble. These are no doubt
Liliana.
no poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
It looks like he wants a fight. I'm happy to oblige. I don't need your help, miss. Please stand back. Let's talk about this before things get out of hand. Let's see.
Right, let's make this quick.
Fight.
More enemies ahead!
We are not alone.
All
I
right,
think we work
you've
well
won.
together.
We surrender.
Good.
Yeah, I
They've
figured.
learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I don't want them to report back to Logain. They aim to butcher us. They deserve no mercy. Take a message to Logain.
What do you want to tell him?
The Grey Wardens know what really happened. He'll pay for what he's done. We're coming for him. He'll have to do better than this.
I'll tell him.
We're coming for him.
Wait, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
It's alright. I was
Saved my
happy to
life.
save your life.
I assure you, I can handle myself.
Who are you, miss? And who are you, anyhow? You must, butting into others' business all the time. So I see. Where did your sister learn to fight like that? Fine, it's time for me to go anyway. Because that's the worstness of the fight.
Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
And is there something you want from me? What does that mean? I am Blake.
Those men said you're a
Pleasure.
Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
I'm sorry, sister, but you are very mistaken. Why so eager to come with me? I will need help, that's true. And just what help would you be to me? These men were mistaken. I'm no Grey Warden. Nah, we're not gonna lie. We're just gonna need help.
And the Maker wants
Because
me
I
to
want
go.
Liliana. The Maker's on my side. Welcome aboard then. Right, I believe this is where I back way slowly. Can you elaborate? Nah, the Maker's on my side. Good.
You believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
There we go. Now, unfortunately, we are going to remove Leo. I'm sorry, buddy, I know.
Indeed.
And we're going to bring in Liliana. He's a good extra hand. Something else.
I heard what you did with the other merchant. Got what he deserved. But I still don't have food to sell.
Nah, I don't really from you. That's what you are. Alright, let's get back to business. I like to have all of the companions I can get, just because I don't know if it really gives me an extra edge. But
So Terran Logain is the new regent? Isn't that a good thing?
never a bad thing to have. There should be, yes.
You accuse me of thievery. I saw you take the supply.
Yes,
You want one
we're
of my
gonna
captors?
extend.
I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I am Blade, pleased to meet you.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I find myself in need of a skilled help. What did you do to end up in here? I could give you some food and water. I could end it for you now if you prefer. I'll leave you for... Nah, I need some skilled help.
What help do you seek?
I am sworn to defend the land from the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Now, don't be so mean.
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Alright, let's go see if we can talk to the revered mother.
People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you from coming to blows.
They say your mother is Flemeth, a witch of the Kukari Wilds.
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right, and they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams.
I love their little banter, sorry. They'll banter like that off and on the whole entire time, and I love it.
Stragglers, but no sign of the main horde.
Who are you?
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
I should go, shouldn't we? Shouldn't you be fleeing Darkspawn? I was hoping to meet RM.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need help.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tern Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Is there any point in going to Redcliffe? Do you think Locane is involved with the illness?
If Arl
Do you have any
Eagle were around,
advice?
I have little doubt he would assist you. My quest, however, remains the same.
We should see what's happening at Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could. Good luck.
I should go.
And to you, Alistair. I hope to one day see you again.
And you, Sir Donald.
We are the only hope of protection this
All right.
When the Maker spoke,
Let's
chant of light scattered in the darkness.
Have mercy on us.
A word dispelled
Sir.
fear and ignorance.
Good
Revered
day,
mother.
Sister Liliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater.
I have nothing to offer. Who are you? What tilth is accepted? Tilth, tithe. Tithe to the Chantry. Are you joking? What is accepted?
Might I suggest 30 silver? Thank you, dear woman. What can I do for you, then?
Nothing of importance. I want to talk about Sten.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Is there any way I can convince you to release him? What did he do? Was the cause of an incident with his people? If this causes, I want him freed. I might have use for him.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
Persuade or lie? I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Canary might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Alright, let's see if we can go get Sten released now.
Let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication.
There should be...
Accurate likeness of
And then
Andraste.
shall the Maker return
Maybe
to
she was
us.
ugly.
And
Maybe
then
she
shall
had...
Ah, codex.
When are we going home?
And then shall the chant of light make it pure. Let all
Ooh, chest.
It is over.
all repeat the chant of light.
That will make Liliana happy. Sure. Oh no! Oh no. So, my game just freaked out. No! Come on. There we go. Way back. We are back, okay. Oh no, I don't even know where my last save was. Well, I should be able to paste this one on to the end of my last one. Hopefully. Crap. Have I talked? No, I haven't even talked to Sten yet.
Captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I?
The Riviera.
We're gonna skip through this because I'm sure
The Vanguard. You
don't want to watch all this again.
I suggest you leave me to my fate. No doubt. What help do you seek? The Blight. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Farewell.
Alright.
A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Gotta do a little bit of backtracking here, but we'll get it back up and running.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
Xbox got a little hot and freaked out on me, but we've got it taken care of. Yeah, I don't
There's
even make
word of
traps. So.
darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde.
Alright.
Who? So, not if when
Only our Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But why is that, if I may? The Arl, whatever the Tairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill. Or if nothing else, I am good luck.
And we are the only
Alright.
this village
And
has.
when the Maker spoke, a chant of light.
Good day.
It is...
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. What can I do for you, then?
Sten.
It might have been kinder to... Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. And what do you...
These...
were things...
Thank you.
Alright, now we've got Sten. Let's hope we don't crash. Let's go see if we can get these codexes again.
Those who have sinned.
I want to go home.
I know.
What now?
Alright.
Hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
Don't know who the locket belongs to. Let's go get Sten and see if I can get back to that last one. I mean, killing the bandits isn't hard. It's on the way for the most part, and I can always switch back to it.
Do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my...
This is technically a different part of the map, so I guess it is going to do that again.
You wish something more of me?
No. I have the key to open your
Confess,
cage.
I did not think the priestess would part with it.
Doesn't matter, you can be free. She agreed to put you in my
be it.
custody.
Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
Very well.
So it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. May
Yes,
we
it will
proceed?
do.
I am eager to be elsewhere.
No, unfortunately, you're not going to come with me this time. I'll like my party. But you will go to my camp. Now, let's see if we can... Where's... Oh, we're in completed quests. There we go. Leathering. Fallen Templar. That's what we're supposed to be looking for. But there's things everywhere. Let's see if the Templar knows anything.
That Marshman stole from
No.
me. I know it.
I'm sure it's a woman. What about you?
I hear you drove off
Nope.
those bandits. I hope they don't come back.
Little boy?
Have you seen my mother?
Yeah, that depends. Who is your mother? Poor thing, did your mother get you serious?
Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her. Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Yes, we'll look at that. Go to the Chantry Child, someone will.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. You're a really nice lady. Kind of like Mother. I should go look for her.
Oh, young man. Oh, look, they left the chest.
I am done.
And I got a level for opening that. So let's go ahead and put that in. Our willpower maybe, and some constitution. And dexterity. We can go to coercion a little further. Stealing. This character is quick enough. Small items. I guess we can technically go to the next. There we go. Alright. I don't have any archery. How do we... What's this trigger? Inventory. Advanced. Talents? Oh, wait, do it that. No. 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 Wait. There we go. No. Is that really all I have? Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. That one, that one. Okay, I guess that's all we got. Alright, let's see. Ooh, rubble. Sometimes there's some coin in the rubble. Just deep mushroom. Boxes. Oh. Chalice. Alright. Don't remember who the Templar guy.
You let out that creature they locked up for murdering those families?
When are we going home?
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the
I
two
don't
that
remember.
remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer
There should
to
be
the new
bandits
recruit.
over here.
Is this the...
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Calin, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
More enemies ahead!
Of course you will.
Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. It shall be done. It shall be done. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. Very well.
Hey, watch it!
I hate to kill the refugees, but unfortunately, they attack and I must attack back. What is this over here? Ah, this is the bandits.
Very well. I shall do it. I shall do it. Very well. I shall do it. It shall be done, as you say.
Are you bastard?
As you say.
Did any of these bandits have anything on them? Yes. Alright. Oh, this one did too. Where's that next set of bandits? Oh, they even have Mabari. That's cheating.
Very well. It shall be done. I shall do it, as you say.
Make a preserve us. Let's make this quick.
Let's go get these archers taken care of. No, don't run. My friends are all attacking the other ones. I'm gonna attack you.
It is begun.
Alright, Morgan, honey, you can stop poking. Alright, where's that last couple groups? Around this rock? There they are.
Very well, as you say. Very well. It is begun. It shall be done, as you say. Very well.
Defend yourself!
I shall do it. Fine, it shall be done.
Push them back!
I shall
Another
do
battle,
it.
I see.
As you say. Very well.
Alright.
Finished.
Leather armor. So, oh, I actually had a dagger in it. What do you give me? Helmet. Ah, that's the leader. Where else is there? Is there more this way? I can't go that way. Let's see if we can find this group of bandits then. Oh, it may not be the group of bandits. It may be going to go tell them the bandits are taken care of. Oh, pay attention to the screen. Now I gotta go back to the board and let them know the bandits are taken care of.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Okay. Now, I never did really see anybody that I thought the locket might belong to, so fortunately we'll let that one go. And it may not even be a Lothering quest per se. Oops, wrong button. Can't jump. So I think once we get back to camp, we'll call this... We should set up a camp shortly.
Someone help!
And we'll call this episode here.
I shall do it.
Oh, no, you don't, Alice. You mother.
It shall be done. As you say, I shall do it.
Blood mage. Those are never good.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
Name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
I doubt you want to travel with the Grey Wardens. It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says a half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Yeah, you say that now, but you'll be at my camp soon, I'm sure. Alright. Benhorn. Yes. If I remember correctly, this will actually put me... Yeah. I'm going to end up being in the camp.
Bad dreams, huh?
Seems so real.
Well, it is real. Sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
I think I'm going... The Archdemon is at the dragon. Why didn't Duncan just tell everyone that? Those dreams going to happen a lot. The
I
Archdemon
don't
is at
know
the
if
dragon.
it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too.
I'm not afraid any of the surprises I have to know about. You told me, thank you,
That's
Alistair.
what
I
I'm here
appreciate
for,
it.
To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Yes, Alistair approves now. Yeah, see, I've got my little buddy there. What gifts did I have? Oh, wait. I know we're not really using them, but we're going to go ahead and level them up anyway. Where's the gifts? Yep. Small carved silver statuette. Symbol of Andraste. Silver bracelet. Tribal necklace. Tribal necklace maybe to Alistair? How do I do it again? Oh, like this.
Is that for me? Really? Wow! Wow!
Let's see.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Alright, well, we gave them a little bit. I got a lot more approval from Liliana.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and remembered the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
You're free to stay, just mind yourself. Let's see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Yeah, I'm sure. See, that's better than enchanted dagger. I don't want it to flip between people. Let's see. Sell. All 5. I need to... No, he's gonna stay weapon and shield, so we get rid of that. And this is where I need to still check out. Acid flash, you can have all those. We need all the healing potions, this is what I was talking about. Injury kits, Mubarak Crunch. You can have the Death Root, the Venom, Salve, Ice Salve. Alright, next. We have those, and those. Alright. I have to talk to Sandal.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Let's say I want some enchanting done. Don't really want any, but it completes that quest. Alright, is everybody satisfied? I'm gonna pet the dog.
Oh, why, you little...
What
Your
What?
furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Charlie, any blood drawn? Still, he shouldn't have. He's just a warning. He could have taken your hand off. Good boy, teach that Zillish a lesson. Pat dog, that's not very nice. Well, he is a warden. I know, I'm sorry.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Yes, it will.
What do you need?
I'd like to
Ask
ask
away.
something. Now, the more his friendliness goes up, the more he'll talk. But, with that being said, we're going to save here, even though I know I just quick saved a little bit ago. And we are going to call that an episode. Yeah, we got quite a bit done. But if you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next time with some more Dragon Age Origins. Bye now.